8:56. Good things are happening in and amongst what a difficult time. Smiling at a stranger, maybe donating to a cause, might not seem like such a big deal, but it is small acts of kindness that can really brighten up people's day.
This is a brilliant idea. This charity, it's called 52 Lives, has been making a big difference to people every week since it was launched in 2013. And now its founder, Jamie Thurston, is encouraging us all to be a little kinder. And she joins us now. Morning.
Good morning.
How can we express that kindness, and what are the simple things we can do?
Do you know what? There's so many simple things that we can do. I think at the moment, we're all locked down. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I think it's about not feeling like you have to do big grand gestures. I think it's doing the small stuff well. So, being patient with the people in your life, trying to be supportive instead of judgmental, giving people your full attention. Little things like that can make a big difference to your household.
Jamie, you started 52 Lives quite some time ago, but it can rarely be more relevant than it is now. And the idea is that you find someone or you hear of a story, one a week, and then someone who needs something, whatever it is, and then you sort of put it out there. That's the idea, isn't it? And then people come forward and they say, do you know what? I can help somehow.
That's right. So every week we share a story of somebody in need of help, and we put that on our website and our social media pages. And all of our supporters, we've got almost 100,000 people now who follow us on social media, provide what that person needs. So sometimes it's donations so we can buy things. Sometimes we set up wish lists to buy goods for people. It might be donating services. And sometimes it's just sending people kind messages and a bit of moral support.
I was going to ask that because, I mean, in some ways, buying stuff for a person who needs something is really necessary, but possibly a little more straightforward. But you do have people sometimes who are just sort of saying, I don't know, I'm lonely, I'm struggling at the moment. You have those kind of stories as well.
We do, and we also run kindness workshops in primary schools, and we also have a kids kindness club. So through those projects as well, we help children who have been affected by bullying, and sometimes people who are going through a serious illness, who are just having a really difficult time. Because I think sometimes when you're going through a tough time, just knowing there are people out there who care about you can make a big difference. And even, each week we give people tangible help, we give them stuff, but all the people we help say the same thing, that it's not necessarily the thing we're giving them that changes their life. It's the kindness and the fact that people care about them.
I love the range of stories and people that you've helped here. You've bought teeth for a man in Alabama. You've built a sensory shed for a toddler in London who was losing her sight. You've made video messages for a young boy being bullied. You've helped a homeless mother and her son into a flat. Amazing achievements, even one of those, to make a difference to people's lives. But I wonder, where do you feel we are on the kindness curve at the moment? And has that kind of gone up and then plummeted a bit as people have just lost the will and grown more fed up during this pandemic?
Do I think when normal life gets stripped away, which it has done for everybody, I think we are left with what really matters. And I think there has been a real sense of community spirit and compassion and kindness. And it has emerged, I remember during the first lockdown, just doing that clap for carers. I remember the emotion that felt, because it was that sense of coming together and that we're all in this together. And, there's always going to be ups and downs, I think, when we're going through difficult times. But people are innately kind. I think we're good, and people do want to help one another. Sometimes we just get caught up in our own worries or our own problems and forget that. But I think generally people are kind, and I think there has been an incredible sense of community spirit and helping each other.
Well, that's a good note to end on, I think. Thank you very much indeed, Jamie Thurston, behind the 52 Lives charity.
We've got the headlines coming.